Hello, my name is Michael Harris, and I am part of the NUN Greece program. I was born and raised in the small town of Acton, Massachusetts. The town doesn't seem like much, and there really wasn't much there, aside from my rigorous school system. I did not get to travel much because I was always preparing for my next test or project due. As a result, I made strong attachments with my friends and family as we supported each other through tough times. I was delighted to see that I was accepted into my top choice school, but my acceptance letter was met with much skepticism when I found out that I needed to spend my first semester far away from home in an unfamiliar country. Some people did not take the news well. My first couple days in Thessaloniki were a complete culture shock. I experienced the Greek's medium between productivity and relaxation. I didn't know at the time that my initial culture shock would be my first step in becoming fluent. Because of the reasonable amount of schoolwork assigned by the teachers, I was able to go out and explore some of the most beautiful and sacred parts of Greece. This included trips to the shores of Halkidiki and a boat tour to the sacred Mount Athos. However, neither of these excursions were as meaningful as my hike up Mount Olympus. After finishing the multi-day trek to the summit, I just knew something changed in me. I had this feeling that I could change the world. In addition to studying and experiencing life different from my hometown, Northeastern asked me to do 20 hours of volunteer work. Every Tuesday after class, I would take a bus to a small welfare neighborhood called Evkarpia, where I would teach junior high school kids conversational English. I became very close with my students as we shared and introduced each other to different aspects of our respective cultures. The class I taught has had its ups and downs. There have been days when I've walked out of the classroom wanting to tear my hair out, and other times when I've left the classroom fully content. Regardless of the outcome of my lesson plan, I've learned that my time at Evkarpia has been more rewarding than any other volunteer work I've done because I've been making my students more confident and strengthening them in a field that they will likely use later in life. In a way, I have changed their worlds. In addition to participating in service learning, I changed Greece by volunteering at community events such as the Yoga Festival. I helped organize and facilitate the activities held there. I handed out yoga mats for people interested in trying out yoga. Having been scared when first entering this program, I know that trying out something new can be scary, but just like what was said at our orientation, your life begins where your comfort zone ends. By handing out mats and just being friendly, I made life easier for people because my help made the people less scared and more willing to try something out of the ordinary. Additionally, I helped spread the word of the next major event, a forest cleanup. The work that I did helped strengthen Thessaloniki's community to make it a cleaner, happier, safer, and friendlier place. Some people think that the Greek culture is infamous for doing little to no work. However, their culture has taught me one of the most important lessons in my life. Life just isn't as good if you don't take the time to step back and realize that the work you are doing is truly changing society. Not everyone has the opportunity to study in a foreign country, see the sights I've seen, make close friends, and experience a culture different from that of the US. Because of this, leaving Greece will certainly be bittersweet. While I look forward to starting my studies at Northeastern University, part of me will always belong to Greece. Much of the contributions that my fellow NUN students and I have made will have not fully come into fruition by the time we depart. We will eagerly await the moment when the rest of our volunteering here will manifest itself as a benefaction to Greek society so that we can safely say, we changed the world.